So last month I posted about the disappearance of Aaron Aung, his daughter Seraya Harmon, and his fiancée Nadia Cole. Now they have been missing for a month. Nadia left SeaTac Airport as she was about to embark on a trip with her family to Europe and was last seen by the Seattle waterfront. And Aaron never showed up to hand his daughter back over to her mother, Samara Harmon, after an alleged trip to Montana. In the last couple weeks, there have been developments with this case. The Moscow police issued a search warrant on the Aung family home in Moscow, Idaho, but also Aaron Aung's parents started up a website that includes a press release and YouTube videos and several photos that appear more to be exhibits that they would be planning on using in a trial were Aaron to be found eventually. So this whole thing just seems to be very bizarre. So let's take a look at this web page that they posted. Okay, so this is the website. It says for Aaron Aung, Nadia Cole, and Seraya Aung. It was released 6/12 and they updated it again 6/17. It has the statement. You can download the statement. We'll look at that later. It has photos of Aaron, Nadia, and Seraya. So you scroll through here and it's just showing lots of pictures of the three of them together. And if you scroll back up to the top, then you'll notice that there's also a section you can click on with YouTube videos. And these videos supposedly expose Samara's lies, Saraya's mom.
Samara Harmon's habitual lying and playing the victim exposed by clear evidence.
Okay, so I'm not going to play the full videos. You can go out to the webpage if you want to watch them. But I'm scrolling through to show you these videos, like the titles of them, because it keeps talking about exposing Samara's lies and her making false accusations. So it seems like the family has a lot of a dislike for her. And they're using this site to try to justify why Aaron took off with Seraya. It's just really bizarre in my opinion. Now, here is their press release that they put out on the 12th, and then they had updated it on June 13th. And you can pause and read this because I'm not going to read this word for word. But this section starts out about how their family's observation on the inside is that they acted on Seraya because they felt she was in imminent danger. And they go on to talk about the day before he was supposed to leave for his trip to Montana. They had received text messages from Samara about a health condition that Seraya had, suggesting that Seraya had a swollen belly and her intestines were about to explode. But they're saying that Aaron and his father spoke to the emergency room director at Pullman Regional and understood that she only had constipation and that it was not a serious condition. They go on to accuse Samara of living in a pigsty. On this page, they show photos of apparently Samara's house and also saying that her half-brother is reputed to be a pedophile. They are showing text messages talking about drugs, domestic violence in her family. Another message about cocaine use. And this is what's so odd too, and they do this in the YouTube videos, they post it like exhibits. So it's like I said, they're already trying to make this almost like a trial, an indictment on Samara and her parenting skills. And talking about how Seraya calls Nadia mama. Another text message talking about drugs. Here's another text message. So that whole thing was just the family basically eviscerating the mother, Samara. And now Samara did go on Nancy Grace, and she also traded barbs back at the Aung family. So Samara's mother had talked about what a difficult situation it had been for the family, and then Samara told Nancy Grace that Aung would manipulate her and weaponize their daughter. He knew exactly how to get to me. He knew what to say to scare me and make me think one thing over another. Harmon said Aung told her he had connections that would make her never see Seraya again. I've had people witness this, Harmon said. This was while we were still in a relationship. Now, we do reiterate anyone with information should contact the Pullman Police Department at policetips@pullman-wa.gov or the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI 225-5324 or tips@fbi.gov. So, yeah, this whole thing is just extremely bizarre. And little Seraya is still missing. It's been a month now. So, like I just said in that last segment, if you have any information or if you've seen them, contact the Pullman Police Department or the FBI. You can also contact your local authorities as well. And we're still hoping that Seraya is found safe.